The streets shimmered with golden Christmas lights, but the night air carried a sharp chill. Snowflakes danced in the glow of the street lamps. Through the frosted windshield of an old car, a man's tired eyes blinked against the cold. His name was David, a single dad working double shifts just to keep his little girl's dreams alive. Inside the car, a faint Christmas song hummed from the radio. Beside him, on the passenger seat, sat a small paper star, handmade by his daughter, Lily. Written on it in crayon, "For Daddy, so you don't feel alone." David smiled weakly. "One more delivery, Lily. Then we can open your present, okay?" He whispered to the photo of his daughter taped to the dashboard. David worked for a local delivery app. He didn't mind the long hours. What hurt was knowing Lily was at home, waiting, watching the window for him to return. But tonight's order was big, enough to buy her the shoes she wanted for school. He parked in front of a large suburban mansion, its windows glowing warm gold, laughter spilling out into the cold air. As he walked up the driveway, carrying bags of food, the contrast hit him, the smell of roasted turkey and cinnamon coming from inside, while his own dinner was just a stale sandwich waiting on the car seat. He pressed the doorbell. Ding, dong. The door swung open, and David froze. Standing there in a silk red dress was Emma, his ex-wife. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Her eyes widened in disbelief. Behind her, a man appeared, wrapping his arm around her waist. "David?" she whispered, her voice trembling slightly. He looked down, ashamed. "Delivery for Emma Wallace," he said quietly. The man behind her smirked. "You deliver food now? That's new." David swallowed hard, keeping his eyes on the floor. "Just doing my job, sir. Merry Christmas." Emma tried to say something, but the man, Ryan, her new husband, chuckled. "Wow, guess some people really fall from grace. Remember when you used to talk about opening your own restaurant? Guess life had other plans." David just nodded, forcing a polite smile. "Yeah, plans change." Ryan pulled out a bill and waved it mockingly. "Here's your tip. Maybe buy yourself a warm meal." He tossed it on the ground. The bill fluttered in the snow. David bent down slowly, his fingers trembling. For a second, the world around him went silent. The laughter, the lights, everything. He didn't feel angry. He just felt invisible. First, CTA, emotional pause. Narrator's voice softens. Sometimes the people we look down on are the ones holding the most broken pieces together. If you believe in respecting every soul, no matter their struggle, take a moment to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Kindness Valley. Because here, every story reminds us that kindness still matters. David turned to leave, holding back tears when a small voice came from the hallway inside. "Daddy?" He froze. The bag slipped from his hands. From behind Emma, a little girl ran out. Lily, his daughter. His eyes filled with tears. Emma looked panicked. "Lily, sweetie!" But Lily ran straight into his arms, hugging him tightly. "I told Mommy you'd come for Christmas," she said, her voice muffled against his jacket. David knelt, holding her close. The smell of her hair, strawberries and soap, cut through the cold like sunlight. "I never stopped coming for you," he whispered. Ryan's smile faded. "Wait, this is your dad?" he asked, stunned. Emma looked down, guilt in her eyes. "He's been supporting us, Ryan. Those checks every month. That's from him, even when he had nothing." The man's arrogance drained from his face. Silence filled the grand hallway. David stood slowly, holding Lily's hand. "You keep the food. I've got all I need right here," he said gently. Emma's eyes welled with tears. "David, I didn't know you'd—" He smiled faintly. "It's Christmas. Forgive yourself. That's what it's for." As he turned to leave, snow began to fall again, heavier now, glistening like hope. Lily waved from the doorway, her paper star still in her hand. Narrator's voice rises, filled with warmth. On that cold Christmas Eve, a man who had nothing reminded everyone what it means to truly give. He didn't need wealth or pride, just love, just heart. Never judge someone by their job, their clothes, or their past. The strongest people are often the quietest, carrying their battles with grace. He didn't feel small that night. He felt seen. He felt home. Final CTA, emotional close. Soft piano music fades in. If this story touched your heart, share it, because every act of kindness, every humble soul, deserves to be remembered. Subscribe to Kindness Valley, and let's keep the light of humanity shining, one story at a time.